All right, what is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome back to the second session of PE Live. Today, we've got a lot of different stuff to talk about, guys. If you missed today's or the earlier session, because I know a lot of you guys are probably at work or whatever the case is, or school, you guys can check out the earlier session. It's already up on YouTube, so if you want to watch the early session, where I kind of popped off a little bit, there were some people that were, once again, clout chasing on social media, so had to pop off just a little bit. But if you want to watch that, we're not going to be talking about that in this session. We're going to be talking about gaming. We're going to be talking about Smash Ultimate. We're going to talk about who are your mains, some tech involved, and we also have a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate view or user battles or sponsored battles tonight. So if you're a sponsor, if you're on Discord with us already, YouTube member, or if you're on Patreon tier 2 and up, we got you on there, my boys. We're going to be playing that in about an hour and a half from now at this point. Hour and a half, we are going to be playing some Smash Ultimate. It's going to be handled through Discord because I am going to be playing each person three times that comes out to it. So, or I shouldn't say that because I have a time limit. I have about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours I can play tonight after this live stream. So we do have a time limit, but I'll be playing people as much as I can before I do have to go to sleep. I already got tomorrow's video done for you guys. Then I'll make another video in the morning because there should be some more interesting information. So yeah, it should be all good. So we should have, today was a great day. Today was definitely a great day. We had a lot of content, 2 earlier videos already. We had another, like I said, PE Live. We have this PE Live. Then we also have Smash Brothers as well. So that's a full packed day there. So let's go ahead and let's get into the shout outs here, guys. Also, I want to give a big shout out to, is it Salsa Shark with the subscription, or Salsa Shark with the subscription. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. She subscribed while we were, the stream was starting up. So thank you so much, man. I do appreciate that, you subscribing. Also, once again, guys, what was I about to say? Yes, Smash Brothers. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that. But let me go and get into the shout outs. Shout outs first. If you're in YouTube or if you're on Twitch, boys, we got you. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's do this. So JD Plus is here. Sean Diamond is here. What's good? Alonzo Vines is here. What's good, man? Elite Ninja Nelson Tusudo is here. Yatsu, what's good, man? How you doing today? Good stuff. Dank Meme says, catch 2 streams in a row. Yeah, Yeetus. All right, shout out. I think M. Williams also caught both streams as well. So thank you. Or was it M. Williams? I forgot who exactly said that. But anyway, thank you for the people who actually caught 2. Yeah, M. Williams did say that. Caught 2 streams in a row. Jaquan Evans is here. How you doing today? The Wage Gap is a myth. What's up, man? How you doing today? Rockstar69 is here. How you doing? Bubble Buster. What's good, Bubble Buster? Jetty Plus. Yo, Flip999. Flip Mode. Flip999 is here. What's good? Nintendo Game Talk is here. Shout out to my boy Andy, Andy just released a fantastic new video. Make sure you guys check out Andy from Video Game Talk. Great video he made. It was really funny. I enjoyed the video today, Andy. Yeah, I don't think anything I did. Thanks for the shout out though on Twitter. I didn't think anything I did was anything special, but thank you. I appreciate that, man. Respect. You're a great editor. I can tell you have a lot of great editing skills. Almost really good editing skills. It makes me think that you do it for a living, somewhat. In your day job. I'm not sure if you do, but it makes me think like you do. You have good editing skills. So I like Andy's videos. Make sure you guys go check out Andy from Nintendo Game Talk. All right, so let's see. Let's continue on here with the shout outs to Zyphos. He says just beat a dude on Smash Bros. So he shut down the arena he has set up as soon as the next match started. Okay, what, you went into a random arena? Oh, I've never been into a random arena yet. I just play Elite Smash, or I just play the quick play. I do not go into those arenas. those don't count for global. Do you get global Smash power from playing in those arenas? I don't think you do. What's up, Elite Ninja Renze is here. El Chupacabra is here. Yo, shout outs to the 2 times, boys. 2 times. Earlier stream and this stream. Well, Soldier Boy has more consoles coming out. Yeah, he does. Or at least he says he has more consoles. We'll see if it actually happens. Let's see here. Matnu is here. What's good? Mujin Lord, what's up? How you doing, Mujin Lord? You hate your YouTube name, but you can't change it. You should be able to change your YouTube name. Julio Hernandez is here. What's good, Julio? Let's see here. Jetty Plus, once again. Knight YT says hi. How you doing, Knight? In the House Gaming is here. What's good, In the House Gaming? How you doing today? Larry Reyes is here. What's good, Larry? Leisure Suit Larry in the house. Party Man is here. Bubble Buster is here. You said you might get smashed tonight. Get it, man. You're going to have a lot of fun. J2 Blue. Elite Ninja J2 Blue is here. Jaden Hensley's enjoying his evening with some Morio Woods and Ninja Gaiden. Man, don't get me started on Ninja Gaiden. I might just play that just so you guys can see how bad I am at that game and how much skills that I've lost. Because I beat that game when I was a kid, but you guys will see how bad I am at this point. I might just play that. Oh man, Soldier Boy already. Yeah, mid-generation redesign. You know, he just said new consoles. He just said, you know, he said wait till my next console. So I don't know if it's gonna be a redesign, but all his console is a not even a redesign. It's like the same thing, like the Alexi press or Alexis press or something. The console that he put out is literally the same exact thing as something that's already out for like way cheaper. What Soldier Boy is doing is not ideal. He said you guys are trying to get in the way of my dream of getting in the gaming industry, and I get it. You know, I'm a business dude myself. I understand that you don't want to get into the gaming industry like to where, I mean, obviously Soldier Boy can't make his own console for real in the gaming industry. So I see that he wants to get in, but I mean, I think he probably should have done it another way. He still has clout. He still has enough clout to get into marketing promotions with video games. I mean, he could have got into the industry in a different way. Like, I don't know if this was the best way to get into the industry, as in like making bootleg, you know, you know, bootleg type of emulator type deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if this is the way to get into the gaming industry. But he is having people talk about his system a lot. I mean, I will give him that. Let's see. Two Dumb Cats is here. Shout out to Elite Ninja Aron is here. T-Dude is here. What's good, guys? Nathaniel Adams is here. Alex Lamb is here. Need Bravely Third. Bravely Third would be good. Cajun Bowser is here. Yo, shout outs, man. Thank you. Good to see you here. Let's see here. You subscribed. Night YT says he subscribed. Thank you, Night YT, for the subscription. I do appreciate that. Maybe it'll pop up pretty soon here. Let's see here. Anybody that I missed? Anybody that I missed? Twitch boys. Kid Ratata said Kid is here. Good to see you here, Kid Ratata. Big S is here. Big S is here. Thank me once again. Smash Ultimate merch in the works. I don't know what I can do for Smash Ultimate, guys. I mean, I could do something, but I'm not really sure. So I don't know if I have any Smash Ultimate merch. I don't want to get sued or anything like that. Although I don't think Nintendo would care if I made some Smash Ultimate merch. But I mean, maybe I'll make something. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I've been kind of off the merch train for a bit. Maybe I'll jump back on. I'm thinking about getting some cheaper prices for you guys. I think the prices are a little bit too expensive. That's why, you know, the merch sales have kind of dropped. So I'm thinking maybe going to Teespring. And doing Teespring instead, because you can get much cheaper prices. Like shirts can be like, you know, a lot cheaper. Well, I mean, not a lot cheaper, but like good enough, you know, to where it'd be a little bit more affordable for you guys. Isaiah Hartley with the subscription. Thank you much. Thank you so much, Isaiah Hartley. I appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everybody here, please welcome Isaiah Hartley and Salsa Shark as well. Salsa Shark MD, I should say. Smash merch. Scott Southern says hi. What's up, Scott Southern? I haven't seen your name here. I'm not sure if you're new or not, or when you subscribe, but thank you for the subscription, or thank you for coming out to the stream. If you're not, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's see here. Sean Diamond once again is here. Jaden says when Christmas break comes, I'm going to pour like 40 hours into Xenoblade 2 and beat it. All right, man. Just get it. Yeah, get it done. Christmas break. So I'm guessing you're still in grade, or well, not high school or something like that. I'm guessing junior high or high school. So yeah, man, gotta get that done. You know, if there was one thing that I would do when I was younger, like that I would change, is that I would have studied and played video games a lot less. If I could go back in time, I would have studied a lot more and played video games less. To be honest, I would have. But yeah, definitely get that schoolwork done. That's the most important thing. I'm not just saying that just to say it. I mean, and this even goes back to my college days too. Like if I could go back, I would study more and play video games less, because it seems like a lot of times I just wasted my time not playing video games, but just wasted my time in video games doing weird like stuff that I didn't even need to do when I could have been doing other things instead, you know, or like, you know, exercising more, being more productive. So that's the one thing that I would do. So make sure, basically the moral of the story is make sure you guys get your education done. If you're still in high school, still in junior high, whatever the case is, that should be the first priority, making sure that you do that. A's on every test if you can, and then play video games when you're done. You know, there's too many times where I played video games and I'm like, oh snap, I forgot to study, and then I panicked, and then I studied, and I crammed, and then I got like a C, or I got like a D instead of an A, or I got like a B instead of an A, you know. So that's my advice. Let's see here. How long have I been doing YouTube? And I've been doing YouTubing for a long time, like 7 years. I make videos every day. Yeah, you should check out the channel, dude. I make videos every day. Check out the, just open up the tab and you can see all the videos. I actually do 4 videos a day, if you want me to be exact. 3 to 4 videos a day. Live streams and regular content. Let's see here. King Drizzy says, player since you beat Drone Crusher and Smash yet? No, he actually hasn't. He hasn't challenged me. I mean, he hasn't, like, I don't know if he's even got the game yet. I think maybe he went and picked it up, but I mean, the last time that he challenged me in Smash for Wii U, he got slapped pretty hard. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see. When he does want to play me. I'd be completely down. I'd be completely down to play Drone Crusher and Smash. I mean, Drone Crusher needs to come out. Scott says, I've been subbed for over a year. All right, cool, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Drone Crusher needs to come out to the stream. Let's see here. Places, if you could collab with one YouTuber, who would it be? If I can collab with one YouTuber, who would it be? If I can collab with one YouTuber? I don't know. I don't really have it. I mean, all the people that I want to collab with, I kind of done it before. Like, I've collabed with Game Explain before. They were pretty cool. I wanted to collab with them. I mean, but I guess if I can pick like a YouTuber, maybe like Smash Bros, like maybe like Zero, you know, or like Nairo, I'd like to collab with one of them. You know, I don't know if they're YouTubers though. They're more of Twitch guys. But I'd love to collab with them if I can. Hope Joker is really good when he comes out. I think Joker's definitely going to be good. I think just the mechanics of the game are going to make a lot of characters better. Like I said, I haven't really found any characters that are outright horrible. There are definitely characters that aren't as good as they used to be, but I don't think there's any characters that are just outright horrible in the game. And I actually just pulled up a tweet from DeBuzz. And DeBuzz, who was one of the, I think he was definitely top 10 in Smash 4, maybe even top 5. I forgot exactly where his final ranking was, but DeBuzz was a Rosalina main in Smash 4. And I think he was like Olimar in Brawl or something like that. But anyway, he's a top, you know, he's a top player in the world. And he just said that he thinks that Pokemon Trainer is the best character in the game, which I don't think anybody agrees with him at this point. I haven't heard anybody say Pokemon Trainer, but after playing with Pokemon Trainer and seeing like the fact that you can switch at any point, even Pokemon Trainer can get out of weird stuff. Like I saw a glitch where Pokemon Trainer or where Squirtle got hit, like it was going to kill, like with the sparks and like the close-up, and he was mashing the down B and Pokemon, it actually switched to Pokemon and he didn't take that big like hit, although he ended up getting killed anyway. But the fact that he did that, that needs to be patched out. Whatever that crap was needs to be patched out. I don't know if it'll work every time, but that did actually happen in the tournament recently, where Squirtle was about to be knocked out and they switched and got Ivysaur in there and he didn't lose his stock. I don't think that's the reason why DeBuzz says that Pokemon Trainer is the best in the game, but I think that the reason why is because you get access to 3 characters with no stamina penalty, and you can play the way that, like, let's say if you need to get a knockout, you need some more power, you can switch to a more powerful character. If you need some speed to kind of, start things off, you can switch to that. If you need some balance, you can switch to that. Like the fact that you have access to 3 different characters and they're all solid, maybe with the exception of Venusaur. Venusaur's okay. Or not Venusaur, Ivysaur. But Charizard's good, Squirtle's good. They're all good. They're all not bad, I think Ivysaur is the worst out of the 3. But I mean, like, I like Pokemon Trainer in the game. I think Pokemon Trainer is really good. Yeah, it seems like a bug. It seems like a little bit of a bug than it actually being the normal thing. I think that's what patch 1.2 1.2 is coming, so maybe it really fixes some things there. Let's see. Is he still hoping for Rex and Pyra DLC? Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. We just kind of have to wait and see. I mean, I don't really know what's going to happen with the DLC in this game, considering all the stuff that's been going on, like with Joker and everything like that. I have no idea what Nintendo's going to do. Like, first I thought Nintendo was predictable with their DLC. I thought Rex was going to be the first one. I thought, hey, this is going to be predictable DLC. Nintendo, Nintendo's doing this. And then JC Rodrigo from Nintendo, the Treehouse, one of the managers, was like, oh, well, this is going to be must-have DLC, But JC is very, like, outgoing guy. He's a very smiley type of person, and he kind of is always saying, yeah, this is gonna, like, he's kind of like that raw type of manager for Nintendo and the Treehouse. I was thinking, this is just JC being JC and of course promoting what the company wants, but no, it looks like JC was not lying when he said this is going to be like must have, like, you've got to have this DLC. Yeah, like, I've got to have Joker. I've got to have Joker. Like, I don't even care if Joker's not good. I've got to have Joker in this game. But like I said, what I've realized from playing is that a lot of characters are definitely viable. That's the biggest thing. Is that there's a lot of characters that are viable. And, I haven't heard about people saying that Mario's the best character in the game, but I just watched Zenyu absolutely body every single top tier character in the game at Hat. You know what I'm saying? Recently, like, he literally just ran through people absolutely ran through people with Mario at hat. I mean, I know it's not the top tier, like Zero's not there, and Nairo's not there, and DeBuzz and like all the top players, but like it's not like you can't pick, you know, a person that's normal and, you know, get into it. So shout outs to Novali with the Twitch Prime. I'm really feeling it when you subscribe to us on Twitch with Twitch Prime. So thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, the Fire Nation. Thank you so much, Navali. I do appreciate the Twitch Prime subscription. Still working on some emotes and good stuff for you guys, so don't worry, that is coming. But that does get you access. Hit me up on Twitter. That does get you access to our Discord. So that does get you access to our private Discord that we have and some matches and all that good stuff. So code-based matches. So that'll definitely get you into Smash Brothers and all of that. All right, so let's see here. Let's continue on. Zyphos says, and this dude shut down the... Okay, hold up. I think I already read that, didn't I? Or are you guys talking to somebody else? Zyphos says, okay, Zyphos has something that I want to talk about, guys. So if I see an interesting topic, you guys start talking about Smash, and I will read off you guys' comments. I'll do the best that I can. Let's see. Let me answer this. I don't know how... Is it Wayner? Par says, who's your main in Smash? I'm thinking it's Inkling, but I mean, like, to be honest, guys, I'm trying to get better with Chrom. I'm trying to get better with Sheik. I'm trying to get better with a lot of characters. I really need to lab and do more tech. Like, Wolf is good. I want to play the Belmonts. Like, I really want to play the Belmonts. Like, I'm not good with them, but I'm going to try them out tonight again. So I want to lab with them a little bit. Maybe go on maybe I'll go on some, I'm just going to call it the matchmaking, the quick play. I want to get good with the Belmonts, man. But yeah, there's a lot of characters that I want to use. Also, shout outs to Nindy Gamer with the 20 bits. For some reason, it's not working today. For some reason, it was working. Twitch Prime subs are working, but the bits are not working today. So Prime sub worked, but bits did not work. So thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can replay it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you for the 20 bits, Nindy Gamer. I do appreciate that. Let's see here. Gucci Dolphin says, thanks. Just chilling, tuning in while I keep practicing Smash. Yeah, definitely. Keep on practicing Smash while you guys watch. That's a good idea. But yeah, definitely. Let's see here. Hopefully Rex comes too. Smash will be excellent. Yeah, that'd be great if Rex is in. I'm actually really, I'm content with the cast, but if Rex comes in, that'd be great. You know, that'd be really good. M. Williams says, I think Sephiroth and Jill Valentine are coming to Smash. Sephiroth. I don't know if Sephiroth's coming to Smash. They've been very weird with, you know, Cloud and everything, so I don't know if Sephiroth is going to come. I mean, Jill Valentine, that's definitely something, that'd be a Capcom rep, so that's definitely something that I can see happening, like a Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, something like that. Leon, I mean, I would guess maybe Leon S. Kennedy, but maybe for a female fighter, so maybe Jill Valentine is there. You know, maybe Jill Valentine does come in. But yeah, I think that's definitely possible. Absolutely, that's possible. Absolutely, that's possible. You don't have Smash, you should get Smash, man. It's a good game. Gabriel Bros is watching or listening while doing homework. There you go, man. Do that homework. I'm hoping for Sephiroth. I mean, I think that's a little. I'm not gonna sit here and say that's far-fetched or it can't happen. I'm not gonna sit there and say that, guys. But I mean, after this whole Cloud, how Cloud isn't even like in the cutscene for World of Light. Cloud has like there's limited amount of Final Fantasy stages in music. Something tells me that there's not going to be any more Final Fantasy VII stuff in Smash Brothers. But that's just me. Otherwise, maybe there'd be some more music and stuff. Because remember, like if they're going to plan on putting more music into the game with each DLC character, why didn't they just add more music at the beginning? Like you thought that they would have remastered more tracks. So I don't know. I don't think Sephiroth is coming in. But then again, like I said, you never say never. You know, as I found out with Joker, I didn't say never, but I just said I don't think. Or maybe I did say never. Either way, I'm not going to say never or anything like that. Or it can't happen. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. How much is Smash? Well, it depends on where you live. It's most people, it's going to be $60. That's what it translates out to. But I mean, I don't know what side of the world you live on and what type of money you use. If you're here in the U.S., it's $60, but tax, depending on where you live, what state you live in, it could be $65. Like California, it's almost $65. Could be $62. I think like in Pennsylvania, it's like 62, 63. Where Connecticut or Delaware or whatever, there's like no state tax, so it's like $59.99 on the dot. So yeah. Let's see. What up, Dinas? How you doing today, man? Internet problems and lag aren't exclusive to Smash. This is also a problem with BlazBlue and Brawlhalla. Yeah, there's definitely lag in Brawlhalla. There's definitely lag in BlazBlue. I mean, it's not, people don't understand it. Like, well, some people, most people understand. Like people, if you play fighting games, then you understand like people have bad connections and you're just gonna have lag because most people don't have connections that are built for 60 frames per second fighting games. I mean, most people don't. Even with solid connections, like you're gonna get a little bit of input delay and everything. Like, you know, that's just gonna happen. Like I've never watched a match of Dragon Ball Fighters where there's like 0 frame delay. I've always seen like the best matches are like, you know, 1 to 2 frame delay, but I've never seen a 0 frame delay match. That's the funniest thing in Dragon Ball Fighters. So, and I've seen really big ones. I've seen like 6 to 7 frames or even more, and people play with that. So it's just, it is what it is. Let's see here. Wayner Parr says, should I get a GameCube controller for Smash, or is the Pro Controller just fine? That's really up to you. I mean, if you've been playing from the GameCube days, then probably, you know, you would have already had a GameCube controller. Obviously, it doesn't seem like you've been playing since then, so I think a Pro Controller works just fine. Let's see, Players says Warrior of Light greater than Sephiroth. I don't know about that, but hey, it is what it is. It's 80 CAD here, so expensive, but it's worth it. Yeah, Smash Brothers is one of those few games that's definitely worth it. That's definitely worth it. 2 frames delay is the lowest Fighter Z will go in the best conditions. Exactly, 2 frames delay. So you can never get a completely offline experience, even with the silkiest of best connections. There's always just a little bit of something, even in the best connections. You know, Fios, Verizon Fios connected to, that's the best it's going to get. It's going to get you 1 to 2 frames. I think I've seen it teeter, like toggle back and forth between 1 or 2. You know, so yeah, man. Let's see here. Rockstar says, I want Uden from Jogelia Lost his DLC, but I'm not counting on it. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that either. I don't think that's a big enough type of deal yet, but I mean, is it Uden? Not sure how to pronounce that. Either way. All right, take it easy, Night TV. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. See you tomorrow. Let's see here. Dank Meme says Steve for Smash DLC. No. No. Let's see. Tudy says the Pro Controller is best controller for the Switch. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna play like the Switch in general, I think the Pro Controller is really good. If you're gonna play Smash Brothers, it's just really up to you what you like. I mean, I use the GameCube controller. I just bought a brand new GameCube controller, and I'm really liking this controller. It's the classic GameCube design, fresh Smash Brothers controller, nice logo print on there. I just love this controller for Smash. This is just a great Smash Brothers controller. So I'm using this. I retired my old controller. I'm gonna put it away, but I had one of these old school Super Smash Brothers for Wii U Japan exclusive controllers. I retired this one. I'm gonna be buying new controllers every like 5 or 6 months. I'm not trying to use them for more than 5 or 6 months. Let's see here. Okay, you're talking to somebody else. Bud Senior says, I think the GameCube controller is overpriced. I've been around since the beginning of the Pro Controller is just fine. So you think the GameCube controller is overpriced, but not the Pro Controller? Because the Pro Controller costs like 80. Was it like 80 bucks for the Pro Controller? 70 bucks or something like that for the Pro Controller? It's pretty expensive, is it not? And the GameCube controller costs, I think it costs 20. It's like 29, so it's 30 bucks. 30 bucks for the GameCube controller, and then it's 70, 80 bucks for the one. So I bought my GameCube controller for 30 bucks. I don't think it's too bad when it comes to like a wired controller to use. I don't think that's too bad. But that's just my opinion. I guess, I mean, it'd be nice if it was 20 bucks, but it's 30. So, oh, I agree. I'm not saying that the Pro Controller is like, you know, not a fantastic controller. I think the Pro Controller is fantastic. I think it's great. I've got 3 of them. I've got one right here. There's a Xenoblade 2. I've got a Smash Brothers behind me, and then I got a black one in the living room that I use. So, I mean, it's not... I know the controller. I got 3, you know. I've got 3 of them. So yeah. Oh, overhyped, you said. You know what, to be honest, I don't think it's overhyped. It's just a controller that people use. So I mean, if you played, you know, because like you have to look at it this way, Bud Senior. Like Super Smash Brothers Brawl, right? Like a lot of people just use GameCube controllers for that because it was easy. There was the 4 ports. You already had them left over from the GameCube, so that was just the system. So people just have this natural inclination to use GameCube controllers, right? Because that's what happened. I mean, like, maybe if Nintendo didn't have a GameCube port on there, and maybe if they just said, you know, like, if, you know, people, I don't know, maybe bought the Switch Pro, like the Wii U or the Wii Pro controllers more, maybe the GameCube controller wouldn't be so prevalent in Smash. But Nintendo just basically just invited us to use the GameCube controllers, right? Because you still have your 4 ports on the Wii. You have your GameCube controller that's left over that you already bought GameCube controllers so you can play games like Four Swords or you can play Smash Brothers. So it's like, why buy a bunch of, you know, Wii remote? And because, like, in order to use a Pro controller on the Wii, right, you have to plug it into a Wii remote. So if you don't buy another Wii remote, you can't use a Pro controller for the Wii. That's the problem. So, like, let's say you're playing Smash, you're like, well, I already have GameCube controllers here. Do I need to go buy another controller and plug it into my remote when I can just use these ports on here? So I think that's really what, you know, kind of started the chain of people just using the GameCube controller. So if you've been using a controller from Smash, you know, Melee to all the way through Brawl, think about that. That's from 2001 all the way through to 2014. If you played Brawl all the way through till Smash Wii U came out, that's 13 years of using the GameCube controller for Smash. I mean, are you going to change what controller you use? Probably not. So, I mean, I see it both ways. I see what you're saying with the overhypeness of it compared to it. But, I mean, if you've been playing for a while, obviously the controller's there. It's you can use it on your system. Why not? You know? Why not? So he says, yeah, a lot of people are just used to playing Smash with the GameCube controller, unlike me. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Valhalla Outcast says, I think it's like the stick for D-pad argument for other fighters. It's all preference. I never had a GameCube, but I really liking using the Smash. It just feels comfortable. Yeah, I think one of the things, like, with the controllers for, like, other games, right? So there's people that really like to use, like, an arcade stick, right? And, like, they have, like, the little ball on the arcade stick. I cannot use an arcade stick for the life of me. And people always say arcade stick's the best for certain fighting games. You got to use an arcade stick. And I've desperately tried to use an arcade stick to play fighting games, but it's never, ever felt comfortable. Even back when arcades were a thing and I used to go there and play Mortal Kombat and play those games whenever I could on the in the arcades, it never felt comfortable for me for, like, fighting games and stuff. Maybe, like, beat 'em ups, yeah, like, I can use them for beat 'em ups, but even then, like, it just never felt comfortable using an arcade stick, like, or using, like, you know, the stick, like the fight sticks and all that. So I've never been a big fan of them. So it just depends. But there are people that swear by them and say you have to use them for X or Y fighting game, you know. So Art07167 says hello. How you doing today, man? You still got your red Wii. Those ones are kind of rare, aren't they? I'm a GameCube controller guy, says Ralph Finney. Yeah, me too, man. Plus the GameCube controller was designed specifically for Melee. That's true. That's definitely part of it. Have I ever tried Smash handheld? Yeah, I have tried Smash handheld. I mean, it looks great, but it's not necessarily my ideal control figuration. I thought you said you're leaving, Knight. What would I rate Smash Brothers 1 out of 10? Definitely at least a 9.5. Nothing lower than that. Tap jump on or off? Tap jump off. You want tap jump off, guys. You don't want tap jump on. Let me show you guys. Maybe I can even show you guys my settings for Smash Brothers. Let me tell you guys, here's the best way to play if you're gonna play Smash Brothers. Let me show you guys. Here's my settings. So I use a GameCube controller. I play on a monitor. I play on an Asus monitor. I'm gonna make a video on this, but I'm gonna make a formal video on this because I actually feel like making a video because I think some people aren't getting the best performance out of Smash because you don't have the right equipment. So I use a GameCube controller. I bought this Asus monitor. This one's really good. So just write down the name or the number or whatever. The Asus VP28U LCD monitor. Monitors have way better response timing for gaming, especially for a game like Smash. You're probably gonna want to play on a monitor. I was playing it out in my living room. I got a Samsung TV, and it just, dude, there was just too much. Like the input delay, the response timing was just too much. I couldn't deal with it. So try to use a monitor if you can. They're faster for the most part. Not all of them. I mean, obviously, if you have like a really good, like high quality, like HD TV that's like built for gaming, maybe that's better. But most of the time, monitors are going to be really good for that. Let's see here. Let me go into let me see. Do I have my gameplay Twitch gameplay? All right, so I think the best way to really do it, guys, like when you go into your settings, let me know if you guys can still hear me just fine, right? There's no, it's not too loud, is it? So the best way is when you go into your settings, guys, go into the options, controls. So make a name. Make sure you make a name. Make a name, whatever it is, so you can save your settings. Or you can have no name, but I always make my name. So you go into there, customize your controls. You can customize any one that you want. You can even use this, but I highly suggest not using this. So turn this on here. So basically I have all the default setup. Okay, so jump, 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 attack, special, and shield, grab. All of that is right there. Other one, shield. Don't change any of that. If you want, you can change like taunt. You can change it to something else if you want to. I don't think you should, but you can if you want to. Like maybe change it to shield or something like that. Any of the taunts, you can change them, but I don't suggest doing that at all. So and I put C stick smash. So do that, and then make sure you go into these other settings. And when you go into the other settings, there's a couple things that you have to change here. So the rumble, I mean, my rumble's kind of my rumble is busted on my GameCube adapter that I have. Like the USB is bent, like the gray one, which you know, tracks the rumble, but it takes up another USB port anyway, so I'm just like whatever. So I don't even get rumble. You don't need rumble in this game. It does nothing for you. Although the HD rumble is actually really cool. It's cool, but it does nothing, you know, in this game per se. But it's actually really cool on the if you have like a Pro controller or using Joy-Cons, it's actually really cool. All right, so I turn this off. Now, when you press the attack and special move button, you can do a smash attack, but I turn that. There's no reason to press the A and the B button together to do a smash attack. That's just dumb. There's already the tilt. There's already the stick. You can already use the control stick and like forward and A or up and A at the same time to do smash attacks. There's no need to have that on. So you can do that. Stick jump, you can turn stick jump off. Make sure and that's the tap jump. Stick jump, turn that off because you're gonna accidentally what's it called, jump on accident when you do this. So turn this off, okay? Turn this off. And then stick sensitivity, turn the stick sensitivity to high. So that's how I use that's the control setup that I have. So some people are talking about tilt stick. So what they're talking about, for those who don't know, is that you can change the smash attack. You can change this to a tilt attack. So if you want to do up tilt, you know, like let's just change it real quick. So you can change it, and if you test it out, you can actually change it to where you can use the C stick to do your tilt attacks. Now here's the thing. Now the only reason why it's like, I guess you can do this, it's easier to do your tilt attacks. It's actually easy. If you turn off tap jump, it's actually easy to do an up tilt. Because if you don't turn off tap jump, then you might accidentally jump, you know what I'm saying, instead of doing your up tilt. Because regularly what you'd press to do tilts is that you just barely nudge it, just barely nudge the controller, and then you'll do a tilt or a down tilt. But the thing about it is that if you turn tap jump off, the only one where you'd have to do like kind of, you know, where it's a little bit harder to do would be like the forward tilt, right? Because you have to barely nudge it. But down tilt, you just hold down and you just do that. So that's easy. And then up tilt, since you don't have tap jump on, you do that. So the only one would be forward tilt. Now here's a little thing though, guys. Here's a little trick. If you're playing the game, a lot of times people have good combos where you can go from like that to tilt, or like you can do like a move to right to a tilt, right? Like a back air to a tilt. So if you, and the easy way to do that, because I didn't nudge it, the easy way to do that is after you do a jump, if you hold the control stick, you'll do a tilt right afterwards. So that'll do a forward tilt for you, right? If you short hop, then you'll be able to tilt easier. You can short hop, then go right into a tilt. So that's one way to do it without having to nudge it barely after a short hop or an attack. You can do a tilt. You can do a tilt real easy. The back air, and then you can tilt right afterwards as soon as you land on the ground. Back air, tilt right after that. So, I mean, that's just ways to do a tilt, like a forward tilt, easier if you're having trouble just nudging it. you can combo it up, back air, then a tilt right afterwards. So that's just something that I do. And of course, like with down tilts, you know, you can just press down. Up tilt, you can just press up. So yeah, it's just it's very simple. It's very simple to do that. Now, a couple other things with the controls, guys. I mean, I don't like tilt attack, and the reason why I don't like tilt attack is because my mind functions crazy during matches. Now, if you put this to tilt attack, you're gonna give up the availability of simply having your brain process the information of flicking a stick one simple way to do something. Remember, in order to do a smash attack, like you know, if you don't have tilt stick like activate, or let's just say tilt stick is activated, you give up the ability to quickly flick the stick in any direction. And when I'm playing against somebody, my mind is thinking too fast, and I randomly switch between pressing forward and A, up and A, and down and A for smash attacks, or just flicking the stick. I rather give my mind the option of being able to quickly press it or actually hold it down and charge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I want to charge a smash attack, I usually hold down the forward and A, up and A, or down and A to charge it. When I want to just quickly get a smash attack out, I use the tilt stick, and it kind of randomly changes before that. So you have to remember that you do give up the ability to have that. And I personally feel that I can do tilts just fine enough. Really, the only thing that's you're making it easier for you is the forward tilt. That's the only thing using tilt stick makes it easier for you, is that, just that, because you can do an up tilt and you can do a down tilt, no problem. You don't need a tilt stick for that. The only thing is forward tilt. That's it. So if you can get past the forward tilt or just learn how to nudge for a forward tilt, you don't really need to set it. You don't need to, or it's just preference, you know. But for me, my mind's thinking too fast. Sometimes I just want to flick the stick and get a smash attack out, you know, compared to charging it where I want to hold down the A, forward and A, up and A, or down and A, you know. So that's just my thought process. I know everybody's going to be different. I know some people are going to be like, oh, well, I like to do this. That's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. So like when you're you know, when you're playing, like you can like charge, you know, and then do that. I mean, you can do the same thing with the tilt stick too. Like I'm holding out the C stick. You can do the same thing and you can hold the charge, but that doesn't feel natural to me when I'm playing. Like, and I'm talking about like when I'm fluidly playing the game, it doesn't feel natural to me to hold down the stick like this to charge it. What feels natural is to press two buttons if I'm going to do a charge. That feels natural to me. Whereas if I'm just trying to go run, you know, get an up smash with Mario, it feels natural to me to just run, flick the stick real up. Whereas I don't feel like it's going like and pressing both of them. My mind just doesn't process that fast for some reason. I don't know why. I know it's different for some people, but my mind just doesn't process that as fast for some reason. I need to, if I want something quick, the C stick is quick for me. Where if I want something like a charge, you know, like when I'm trying to catch somebody on a roll, I'll use the forward and A. You know, I'll use that when I'm trying to catch somebody on a roll. Whereas, you know, if I'm just trying to, you know, just get a like a reverse, you know, pivot up smash, you know, I'm just gonna do that real quick. So that's my thought process. That's my controls. That's what I use, my setup. GameCube controller. Make sure you play on a monitor. I'll have a formal video for you guys kind of going over everything. LAN adapters, what to do there, stuff like that. But I don't know when it'll be done. But anyway, but yeah, that's the thought process on playing, guys. I know some of you guys were having some issues with short hopping. So maybe I'll even clip this part of the stream. Maybe I should clip this part of the stream, right? I think that'd be good. We clip this part and we upload it as like a little bit of a tutorial, like controls tutorial. I think that's a good idea. What do you guys think? Anyway, so some people are having some problems with short hopping. You just gotta tap the button. That's the reason why you don't want tap jump on. You don't want short hops to be dictated by how hard you press the up button. So that's why tap jump is good to be turned off. And I'll get to you guys' comments in just a bit. But just tap it. Just tap it. And make sure when you want to get a short hop in. And the reason why you short hop, guys, is because whenever you're too high into the air, you're vulnerable. You're more vulnerable than not. Now there are some characters that have good landing options, like Mario. You know, you can do that to land, and that can help out. But there are some people that can beat that out. You know, so if you short hop, you know, you have access to that more. There's actually a couple ways to short hop. Some easier ways that you guys can do in terms of control methods. If you press the A and the X button at the same time, that gets you an auto short hop attack. So if you're having trouble short hopping and getting an attack off, so like, you know, like a short hop nair, if you're having trouble doing that, you can press both of that and it'll do it. Check that out, guys. You don't have to worry. You can press it as hard. You can press the button as hard as you want. It doesn't matter. Whereas if you press the button hard here, see how he jumps like that? But if you press A and the X, quick short hop, no problem. So that, I mean, if you're having trouble short hop attacking, you can definitely do that, and then fast fall right afterwards. So that's just an option for people that are having trouble short hopping. You can just do that. So there you go. Let's see. Anything else you guys can talk about when it comes to that? I think it's good. Remember, guys, when you're looking at your controls, you really gotta kind of factor it into, like, you know, who you're playing with. You know, if you're Mario, you want to work on things. Obviously, Mario's forward air, not as good. So make sure when you guys are playing, I see a lot of you guys that aren't, you know, that sometimes aren't as good. You guys are doing the laggy forward moves, you know, like, or a laggy forward move, or if your back air is laggy, make sure you find out what's good with your character, because you want to make sure that, like, you do something quick. Notice this, look at this. See how Mario kind of jumps down that landing lag? You want to make sure that you reduce that. So make sure you find out, you know, what your character has. See how much faster the back air is? So make sure you find out which is faster for your characters, so you're not just, you know, leaving yourself open to attacks, you know. So yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of it with the controls. That's kind of how I do things. That's how I can get my controls done to at least try to win online. Sometimes I get bopped, but yeah, it works. It works for me, you know. So yeah, that's that. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to the normal mode. I'll clip that for you guys, I think, at some point. Maybe I will clip that. Let's go back to there we go. All right, so that was that. Let's see here. All right, so did you guys have any comments on that, or any questions based on what I just said with the kind of the controls tutorial? Anything that you guys want to ask about that? Because I know I wasn't looking at the chat. I was focusing on getting the tutorial done. So let me know if there's any questions. Tag me at Player Essence. I'll be more than happy to answer if you guys have any control questions. Jump A is the quick way to short hop while attacking. Yeah. You can do any one. You can do a neutral. You can do a back air too. And I think you can do a forward air. Yeah, you can do a forward air. You can do up air. You can do pretty much any option from the A and plus the X button. If you're having trouble, I only recommend that though if you're having trouble short hopping. I mean, I don't know if, I mean, some people's brain might be able to process that fast, but for me, for some reason, it doesn't process to press those two buttons at the same time. So for me, I don't do it as much, but it is a good option out of shield. So if you're blocking and somebody hits your shield, that's a good punish option, especially for characters that have fast, quick neutrals coming out. Some characters even have neutrals that can potentially kill. So it could be a kill move for you if somebody hits your shield and they're close to you. So yeah. Oren says, thanks for the quick lesson. No problem, guys. No problem. That was fun doing that. No problem. Let's see here. Good tutorial. What are the top Smash characters? Yeah, that's a good question, Twisted Soul. Kind of looking right now, guys, the top Smash characters are Inkling, King K. Rool, the Belmonts, Peach, Daisy, Cloud. Some people are saying Pokemon Trainer out there is one of the best. There's a lot. Roy, Chrom. There's a lot of good characters. I mean, take your pick. I mean, Isabelle is looking pretty good. There's a lot of good characters. I don't think there's a lot of good characters and not a lot of bad characters. I don't know who's bad in the game yet. You know, I really can't tell you guys who's actually bad in the game. I don't know, but I can tell you there's a lot of good characters. I can tell you there's a ton of good characters in the game. A lot of good characters. Let's see here. Cloud and Ken are my two that I'm using right now. Those are good characters. Those are good. I'm not into good characters, Skip Wago says. Give me the bottom tier characters so I can play them. I got a low tier god or something. You know, to be honest, man, I mean, I can look over, let me look over the character list. I mean, and let me just, like I said, I don't want you guys to take this to heart, you know, because like, I don't know, Super Smash Bros. I have to look at there's too many, I can't even remember all the characters in the game. To be, I don't even remember. I gotta look at a list to see all the different characters in the game. Let me look at the official site so we can kind of get a look here. Fighters. All right. So looking through here, I mean, maybe Samus is one of the lower tier characters, so you can use her. Maybe regular Link is one of the lower characters. Maybe like Dr. Mario is one of the lower characters. I'm like I said, don't quote me on these guys. Maybe Wario was one of the lower characters. Maybe DDD is maybe one of the lower characters. Pac-Man. Maybe Bowser Jr. Duck Hunt Dog. Robin. Wii Fit Trainer. Um, that's the only thing that I can think of. I don't. Maybe Game and Watch. I'm not sure. That's the thing. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Pit, Dark Pit. Those are some of the lower characters in the game. Maybe Rob. I don't know how good Villager is. I know what's it called is a lot. I know Isabel's better. I really don't know. But those are the characters that I would think are not as good in the game. I'm having fun with Samus. No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. See, that's the reason why I didn't necessarily want to do this. I'm not trying to say that Samus is not a fun character to use, or anything, or don't use Samus. You can use Samus and be viable. She has a freaking big old gun. She has plenty of projectiles. You can zone the hell out of people. No, use Samus. That's fine. I mean, use Samus. I was just going over who I think potentially are the lower tiered characters. I don't really know. Maybe Mega Man is in there, one of the lower tier. But there are a lot of good characters. Going over this whole list, guys. Let me actually pull up the list for you guys so you guys can see. I think it'd be better. Maybe you guys can point out some stuff that I miss. Okay, that's my second monitor. All right, so maybe you guys can pull up some stuff that I miss. I mean, like, if you go through the roster here, I don't think Mario's good. DK's okay. I said Link's maybe not the best. From what I understand, Dark Samus is better than Samus. Yoshi's okay. Pikachu's good. Pikachu's really good. Fox is okay. I don't think he's horrible, but he's okay. Kirby's okay. Luigi's maybe not as good, but he's definitely okay. Ness got the back air, you know. Captain Falcon, strong ground game. Once again, can't recover, but strong ground game. Peach and Daisy are both very good, top tier. Jigs is better. I don't think Jigs is horrible. I don't think Jigs is as bad as she was in the last game. You can really edge guard people with Jigs now. You know, you can really super edge guard people with Jigs. And she survives a little bit longer than she normally did at times. Bowser isn't as good just because of the whole grab problem, but Bowser's still super strong. You can still knock people out early. Icy's aren't bad at either. People need to develop more of the tech. Sheik isn't as good as in Smash 4, but she's not horrible. Pichu is just not as good as Pikachu, but still good. Like I said, Dr. Mario, I don't know if he's that good. Zelda, I don't know how good Zelda is either, but I think she's more viable than she was before. I think Falco's more viable than he was in Smash 4. Not quite to Brawl, but still viable. I think Marth maybe isn't quite as good, but Marth is still very good. I think Lucina, same thing, kind of a clone, so it's like whatever there. Mewtwo's really good in the game. Ganon is much better in the game. Young Link is top tier in the game. Top tier. Mr. Game & Watch, we need to see more, but I don't think he's horrible. He's got some new moves that are pretty annoying. Pit and Dark Pit just seem to be the same old. I don't know how bad they are, but they're definitely, I mean, you can definitely use them. Meta Knight, maybe not quite as good as in Smash 4, maybe, but it seems to be right around the same. The general consensus is Zero Suit Samus, maybe not as good, but I've still seen Nairo do some nasty things with Zero Suit Samus. Maybe Wario, like I said, bad. Snake is actually really good. I would say Snake is top tier. Diddy, I don't think Diddy's as good as people are trying to say he is, but he's still good. His banana peel throw is too slow. It gives people too much time to run up and hit you. So you have Diddy, Pokemon Trainer. Some people say, the buzz is saying top tier or best character in the game. You have access to 3 different Pokemon and no stamina bonus or penalties. Ike is much better in the game. Lucas is better in the game. His PK freeze can kill, by the way, guys. If you hit it sends them flying off of the screen. His PK freeze can kill. Sonic isn't as good, but Sonic is still there. King Dedede, I don't know if he's better or not. Rob, not so good, I don't think. Lucario, he lost the aura buff, so he's not as good just because of aura and rage. He lost that, but he still has some combos. He still has some stuff that he can do. Olimar is better than he was in Smash 4. Toon Link is right about as good, if not a little bit better. Wolf is back, and Wolf is better than he was in Smash Brothers Brawl. Villager, not as good as Isabel, but I think Villager's right around where he was. He's still annoying as hell, and he can recover from anywhere. Rosalina, maybe not quite as good, but that's not due to what she can do. She's still really good. Wii Fit Trainer, maybe not that good, but still, I mean, you can work with her. Mega Man, don't think he's that good. Little Mac, don't think he's very good, but his ground game is as strong as ever. Greninja, Maybe step in before they nerf Greninja again. Mii fighters don't use him, don't care. Robin, maybe not as good. I think he lost his checkmate, so maybe not so good. Pac-Man, same thing. Palutena is much, much better. I think she's a solid upper tier, like a B to A tier character in this one. Same goes for Shulk. I think Shulk is a B, A tier character because of the changes. Bowser Jr., a little bit better according to Chubo, but still not that great. Duck Hunt, I think just more of the same. Cloud got nerfed, not as good as he was, but still very good. Ken, good. Ryu, good. Corrin, not as good because the pin's not as good, but still very good. Bayonetta, not as good, but still good in the game. Inklings, probably top tier, some are saying. Probably. Inklings are top tier, if not the best character in the game. These two guys can give you hell if you're not careful how to get out of there. They have guaranteed setup kills. Guaranteed. And with range. So these guys can work well with online lag too. You know, that's the thing. They can work well with input delay because it's actually to their advantage. Because with ledge get-ups, you can trap people and you can kill them very early with these two bastards. So, I mean, like, be careful, but I think these two are very good. I changed my mind on them. I know, I think I changed my mind on them. So yeah, anyway, Ridley, I don't know how good Ridley is. I think Ridley's good, but I need to see more, but I think Ridley's good. Obviously, King K. Rool is a top 5 character at this point. Isabelle, I think, is a top 10 character. Incineroar, I don't think Incineroar is a top 10 character, but I think Incineroar is like a top 20 character because of his command grab. His recovery is really garbage, though, so he has a huge weakness, but his command grab is really good, and his grappling game is obviously amazing. He's a wrestler, so, and we don't know about Piranha Plant, so so yeah. So I mean, most of the characters are good. I mean, I think that there's a large pool of viable characters. There's a very large pool of viable characters. I saw Zero use Chrom, and he was freaking moving, dude. Oh my gosh. And Chrom is a clone of Roy, so there you go. You know, Roy's good too. Roy's also very good. So big buffs. Big buffs on the characters that weren't good in Smash 4. Big buffs for Roy. Big buffs for Ike. Big buffs for Shulk. Big buffs for Palutena. Wolf is back. Got a big buff from Brawl. So I think there's definitely some good stuff here, man. There's definitely some good stuff across the character board. I think Snake is just as good, if not better, in this game. So there's that as well. Ices are back. I think Ices are just as good. They don't have the chain grab, so maybe they're not as good, but they work well for the game that they're in, this one, without being cheap. And these two chicks, be careful. They'll slap you up. She's got a lot more priority than she's ever had. Like, I was playing Party Man, and all the stuff that used to work, like we get a trade and I would win or not, was not working with Sheik. So I definitely think Peach is better than Sheik in this game. Peach and Daisy. There's not much difference between the two so far, at least from what I know. There's probably some small differences, but I don't know. I don't really know too much the differences between them. But they're both really good. They're both really good. And Ness's back here still kills really early. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of my thought process on all the different characters and everything, guys. So to the guy who was asking about picking the lower tiered ones, there you go. Pick. I would say pick. I mean, pick Pac-Man or something, or pick Robin. Pick Pac-Man or Robin or Duck Hunt, dog. I mean, I think you're pretty, or Bowser Jr. One of those would probably be a lower tiered character. So yeah, Zero's Chrom is really good, dude. Zero's Chrom is really good. His Chrom is so good. I picked up Chrom because I was like, yo, like Chrom. Like, first of all, I love Chrom. By the way, he's from Fire Emblem Awakening. I like Chrom a lot. I don't like how floaty-ish that like Lucina and Martha are, but I like how like the weight of Roy. But I used Roy in Smash for Wii U. I just didn't use him a lot because his recovery was just way too gimpable. Chrom gives you a little bit better air. Like, he has good aerial movement, fast speed on the ground, and his recovery is good going straight up. Not so much horizontal, but straight up, Chrom is really good. So I like that. I like that about Chrom. So I started picking him up a little bit, but I was getting slapped up online. So I gotta get better with Chrom. I gotta get better. All right, guys, we're gonna go into Q&A. So if you have questions, please give me tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys' questions. More than happy to answer you guys' question. Yes, Peach is a monster. I was a casualty. Yeah, Peach is really good, guys. Peach is good. All aboard the Chrom train. Yeah, the Chrom train. Link's forward tilt kills at 85, and his forward air got buff, so I'm hype. Well, you said his Link's forward tilt kills at 85. I mean, every character at 85, or which characters are you talking about? Are you talking about heavies at 85, or are you talking about lights at 85? kill potential? Is that with good DI? They can, I mean, can it kind of kill sometimes? I mean, what's the, what is it, what is it at? Let's, you know what? I mean, why even talk? Let's test it out. Let's test out his forward tilt, shall we? If this forward tilt kill, I mean, I might want to put him up higher. If this forward tilt kills that early, really? I want to see it. Twitch gameplay. All right, let's check it out real quick. Let's just check it out real quick. I want to see it. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have went there. Not Battlefield. Let's just go to training. We'll just see how far he gets launched. Let's pick. Let's just see how it does on Mario at 85. One of my first 4 players online using Daisy. She's great. Okay. Maybe if they're at the very edge. I guess if they're at the very edge of the screen. Maybe if they're at the very edge. I mean, maybe with some rage, maybe? It's definitely, I mean, maybe with the lighter character? Yeah, maybe. Maybe with some bad DI. I mean, I don't know. The launch speed on that is, I mean, it's good. I don't know if it'll kill everybody at that, you know. Why not try it out at FD? Well, I'm looking at the distance though. Look, Chuba. Like if you look at the distance, like it's right at 0, right? 15. That's not going to be the full length of out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to kill. Just by looking at the distance. But yeah, we can try it out at FD. Not a heavy character. Yeah, let's try that. We can try it out at FD. I mean, if Link's forward tilt kills it, I'm trying to pick up Link, man. I'm trying to pick up Link. It got a forward tilt that kills at 85. Let's do it. I'm trying to pick up Link now, man. Trying to be a Link main. Turn on distance trajectory, bro. Why? We can just see how it goes, right? Like, why would we turn on distance trajectory? We can see the distance it goes. Well, yeah, I mean, a light character will go further. Mario is the balanced character, so I'm just seeing how it is on Mario. Does Link have a tipper? I think Link, no, I don't think he has a tipper, no. It's just, see what I'm saying? Like, I know the distance of the F, like that 15 was right about where I thought, right about right here, of where it launches them to. Now, if they're on the edge of the screen, though, let's try the edge of the screen, because the edge of the screen is going to be interesting. With bad DI, maybe, you know, it can kill them. Yeah, this might kill. Nope. Nope. Even with good DI, they're gonna live. But at least with Mario, maybe with a lighter character, they're gonna die. And maybe with the, I mean, what's the factor of rage, guys? So maybe with some rage, rage is still a thing, isn't it? It's still a good move though. Okay. So yeah, right around there. Bad DI. And maybe bad DI definitely can get a kill. Oh, see, like that time though, moved a little bit different. Is that 100? Yeah, that kills. So definitely 100, at least 100 it's killing. So yeah, I can see why Triforce said, yeah, around 85 or so. Yeah, some characters it would definitely kill. Some like lighter characters it would definitely kill. Bad DI, lighter characters it would definitely kill. Yeah, definitely would kill. Yeah. That's a good move. But even Link has like faster, like look how fast his aerials are, dude. Like even Link has pretty good. I don't know how good Link is in this game, but man, he's definitely faster. You know. At least his neutral is fair. Yeah, man. Good stuff. All right, Triforce J, thanks for letting me know about that, man. I might want to, I might want to pick up Link, man. Might try to pick up Link. Dude, Link's looking okay with that forward tilt. Looking okay with it. Try 90. I already tried 100. I mean, there's no point to try 90. There's no point to try 90, guys. There's no point. Because we did 85. The thing about it is that the DI, like you're gonna be able to survive that even with the sparks. Even at 100, you might be able to survive because the Mario's flying straight to the thing. So Mario's not DIing at all. With DI, you're probably gonna survive. With the light character, maybe not. But I mean, there's really not a point like trying like 90 or so. I mean, it's just like it's really gonna be dependent on DI, and I don't even know how rage factors into this game or not. But you say Link, yeah, man, Link's good, dude. Is Link good? Is Link OP in the game? If we got questions, guys, go ahead and tag me at PlayerEssence, #PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions for about another. We're gonna go about 20 minutes, and we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna be back with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The only thing you'd ask for was a graphics anti-aliasing. I mean, I don't even care about that, dude. I haven't even noticed. Like, I don't even notice about anti-aliasing. The game looks great. I don't even care about that stuff. I haven't even noticed anti-aliasing. The game looks amazing. You know, I mean, that doesn't affect gameplay, does it? So yeah, the game already looks really good. Looks a lot better than Smash 4. Plays really good. I mean, anti-aliasing, like, whenever people talk about it, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, what does that do for gameplay? You know? But that's just my opinion on it. My opinion on it. Yeah, I mean, most people haven't noticed. I haven't heard a single reviewer or anybody say anti-aliasing. Like, nobody cares. Like, nobody cares. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, like, I know some people are kind of like, they get all particular with graphics and some stuff, so they have to mention things. But I mean, I don't think anybody that's playing Smash Brothers is like, let me look at this like anti-aliasing. Like they're just like, dude, this game's amazing, you know. But that's just like I said, my opinion. Not everybody thinks the same way. Obviously, there's people that like to, look at graphics like that, or look at, oh, there's like a Jaggy on this guy's forehead or something, you know. You said, nah, Link is kind of whack. I don't know, man. Link is looking kind of cool, man. Link is looking kind of cool. Oh, we're talking about graphics? Yeah, we talk about graphics? What's good, Abaddon? So do Zelda still have the Knight? Yeah, the Knight's actually better this time because like you can move around. Like you can have the Knight, and the Knight is kind of like a counter attacker. So it's actually pretty good. The corner looks too sharp. 10 out of 10. Young Link is better. Young Link is better. I think Young Link is better, and I think Toon Link is better than regular Link. Yeah, I think Young Link and Toon Link are better. I agree. I'll leave that to Digital Foundry unless it's crazy heavy. I see it in Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild handheld. Yeah, I don't even care. Like Mario Odyssey is amazing. It's so fun. I'm not looking at like, oh, look at this Jaggy over here. Sadly, Link's bomb is a remote now. Yeah, the remote bomb not quite as good. Although remote bomb really good for certain setups though. I've seen some, and also recovery as well. His recovery setups with the remote bomb pretty nice. He's got some nice stuff. But yeah, definitely not as good. But they did buff his aerials a bit, so that's good. I think he's better than in Smash Ultimate than he was in Smash 4. Maybe not by a lot, but I think he's better. Let's see. New bombs could lead to some cool setups. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. Yeah, the remote bomb can lead to some really cool setups. Especially if you're playing dubs or something like that, that can lead to some really awesome setups like the up. I've seen people do up throw the bomb, pull them up into the air. I've seen people do links like, you know, certain throws and combo right into the bomb. I mean, there's been some nasty stuff, although a lot more technical because, like, you know, you look at Young Link and Toon Link, obviously you throw the bomb and that can lead to some things. But I mean, Link definitely a little bit more technical, but it can lead to some nasty stuff. And I think his bomb is stronger, if I'm not correct. His bomb is stronger than the other Link's bombs, so. All right. Well, I mean, I'm sorry if it hurts your eyes. I don't know what you want me to tell you by saying switching from handheld to dock can be steep. It hurts your eyes. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like, then don't play handheld if it's hurting your eyes, Boss Chop. I don't know. I mean, I didn't make the system. I don't know what to tell you, man. If it hurts your eyes or if it's too blurry, then play the game docked. Then obviously it's not for you playing in handheld if you can't play it that way, dude. So yeah. See, I believe it's stronger, but it could be wrong. Okay. Man, people are thinking I'm complaining about anti-aliasing when I'm mentioning the only way I could make graphics better, not the gameplay. Yeah, but I mean, anti-aliasing is one of those things that, like, most people don't even notice. Like, it's not even like a thing that people notice. Like, I've not thought one time like anti-aliasing. Like, I have not. That's not something that comes into somebody's head. Like, I mean, because like we can't hook in like a machine to see if there's anti-aliasing or not. Like, you just gotta have to look, and like people aren't doing that. Like, at least I'm not doing that when I'm playing games. You know, like, I mean, it's just it has literally no effect on anything. Like, that's the reason why people are like, what does that even do? You know what I'm saying? It's like complaining that a game's like not in 4K resolution. It's like, okay, well, yeah, 4K could be better, but it's not in 4K. So like what does 4K do? It's just resolution, you know? So I mean, I think that's or checkerboard in 4K, regular 4K, 1080p. It's like some people just don't care like when it comes to certain stuff. So I mean, like, if you're going to mention stuff like anti-aliasing and all that, just be prepared for people to disagree with you. I mean, everyone's not going to sit there and say, oh, well, yeah, anti-aliasing. Like, I mean, that's just not something that comes up normally for most people when playing games. Like, if you're playing Smash Brothers, you're not going to be like, let me look at this anti-aliasing. That I'm just letting you know that's the reason why people are mentioning it. It's like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's not how most people grew up, like, playing games. You weren't talking about anti-aliasing or whatever the case is. So, I mean, people talked about bits, and then bits went to resolution. Then, I mean, but anti-aliasing is not like a normal term that people use. Most people don't know what it is and don't care what it is. So just be prepared for people to say, who cares? You know, like, when you give your opinion on stuff like that, people are going to say they disagree. Trust me, I'm on the internet. I know. I say an opinion and everybody disagrees with something that I say. You know, people will disagree all day with me. So that's just how it is when you put out opinions, man. If you're going to come to a live stream and put out opinions, people are going to disagree. So just, you know, take it in stride. You know, it's all good. Take it in stride. Let's see here. Gamer Bro says, players, isn't there an option to turn rage off in Ultimate? I don't think so. I don't think there is. Everyone wants to talk like Tom from Digital Foundry. Yeah, I think because of Digital Foundry, obviously everyone wants to start being like Digital Foundry, you know, starts talking about anti-aliasing and certain types of graphical and particle effects and stuff like that. But it's just like, whatever. I don't care about anti-aliasing. I've never cared about that. I mean, resolution is one thing, I guess, so it makes things blurry or not or whatever, but I've never cared about anti-aliasing or anything. Like, I've barely ever even said that when it comes to anything. Like, I don't care. I just play the game. If the game looks good, the game looks good. You know, like, I look at the game looks good, and that's that. You know, like, does it look good or does it not look good? Which one? You know, I don't know what, like, Warframe. I had no idea how Warframe, what resolution or what anti-aliasing with Warframe. I looked at Warframe on the Switch. It looked good, and that was, and that was that, dude. But then again, I'm basic. Some people are. Obviously, they like to talk more about that stuff. So it is what it is. I get it. I get both sides. You know, I get both sides. News on Shin Megami Tensei 5 should be coming early next year. What are the characters are hardest to master? I have no idea at this point. I mean, I would probably say like the lower tiered ones, because that's what makes them lower tiered. They're harder to use. Shout outs to Skip Fuego with the subscription. Thank you so much, Skip. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Everybody give Skip some love for joining the village. But I would say like characters like Duck Hunt Dog and like Mega Man, those would be like harder characters to master. Also, shout outs to Joshua Warman with the subscription. Thank you so much, Joshua. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the village, homie. Let's see here. Digital Foundry, the people that recommended to keep motion blur on in Warframe. Yeah, I've never been a motion blur fan. I don't like motion blur. So yeah, I definitely didn't listen. I don't watch Digital Foundry's videos all the time. I mean, I don't really watch them at all, but I mean, like, I've watched them before. I mean, they're doing their thing. No hate from me, man, when it comes to Digital Foundry. Let them, let them do their thing for people who like the technical analysis on things, so it's all good. Digital Foundry has a community. I don't know if they do. I think they do. It's part of Eurogamer, so I think it's part of like the extension of the Eurogamer community, which I have no idea, man. I don't go on the comment section there. The resolution drops when the battle ends. I don't know about that, dude. I don't think you can. I don't think so. And if it does get a little bit blurrier, I think it might be a filter they put on there for you. I doubt the resolution drops barely right before battle ends for some reason. I mean, if it does, it's intentional. I mean, that just seems really weird that the game will run completely fine, then resolution drop blurrier. I mean, it might just be a filter, dude. I mean, we got too many Digital Foundry people in here tonight. I don't think that's the case. But hey, like I said, I've played a million matches and watched, and I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea about that boss job. I have no idea, dude. Oh my gosh. Like, where it's like, I'm not like, oh, it gets blurry. Oh, wait, it goes back. I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, if you noticed it, that's cool, man. If you notice it, that's cool. It is what it is, I guess, right? We talk about graphics in here? What? Oh, man. You know what the funny thing is that people can only tell you in terms of resolution drops and stuff after what Digital Foundry says. You know what would be interesting if you just played the game and then people try to sit there and say, oh, well, this drops this or this frame drops what. And it's so funny. There was actually one time, like, I had a buddy of mine that used to do that too. Well, not a buddy, but a friend. And I used to do that. And like, I showed him footage of a game and I was like, hey, this is this footage. What was it? I forgot what it was, but oh man, and like I showed him like, I think it was like Wii U footage, and then I showed him Xbox One footage, and the Wii U footage was in 720p, and the Xbox footage was in 1080p, and then he actually reversed them. He's like, oh yeah, that's the Wii U footage. And I'm like, nah, bro, that was the Xbox One footage. I think a lot of people just talk about tech stuff, but if you got two of them in front of you and you put like one at one resolution and one at the other, like one at like 900 and one at this, they probably wouldn't be able to tell. But they're told what is what, so then they kind of go off and try to act like they know tech and all that. But anyway, I'm gonna start answering questions here. I don't really care about the graphics, so you guys can talk about graphics and all that. But I'm gonna move on from that. I don't really care. Ask me some questions. We got 8 minutes left, so let me know. Let's see here. I just spotted with. Okay, I'm moving on. What questions you guys got for me? Yo, them short jumps really made a difference. Yeah, J Love Dollar Money. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Jay. Or J Money. Yeah, man. They really do make a difference. Yeah, trust me. You're not gonna get juggled as much. People aren't gonna shark you. What's basically when you're in the air a lot, people are going to go underneath you. That's what they're going to do. Have you ever noticed that? If you're on like a tri-platform or even on a flat destination, people are going to go underneath you. They're going to try to go underneath you so you can, because like you're vulnerable. So when you short hop, you have access to kicking somebody in the face or slashing somebody or whatever the case is, and then you're not in the air as long, so you can't be sharked. When you short hop, it's almost impossible to be like sharked, where people are just like Jaws, like where Jaws is just like following you, like that's called sharking someone. So yeah, so you want to get down to the ground as fast as possible. I don't know if I talked about fast falling, guys, but obviously press like down on the control pad, like, flick down real quick, and you'll get down faster. You'll see like a little spark. That's called a fast fall. Make sure you fast fall, guys. Make sure you fast fall. Also, free falling, or not free falling animation, but like tumble animation, or like you're hit and like you're like, whoa, like you're flipping down. Don't slam into the ground like that, guys. I see a lot of people that get hit and they're in that animation where they're like flipping down and they just land on the ground and just slam on the ground to where they can be comboed again. Like whether it's a platform or anything like that. Don't do that, guys. Like do a quick aerial so you can get out of that animation, so you can fast fall and land normal. Don't just tumble down to the ground like, wah! Just I just see people do that and just slam down. I can combo them because they don't tech, you know. Like don't do that. Do an animation so we can get you out of that, or then get down to the ground. Oh my gosh, dude. I seem really happy today. I'm always happy. Let's see here. I got 6 more minutes of questions, guys. Xenoblade Chronicles or Xenoblade 2's Game of the Year. That was Game of the Year. Was it? That was Game of the Year last year. Deadlock 7 says, Parsons, I have seen Digital Foundry say that. Oh, guys, I'm not talking about Digital Foundry anymore, guys. We're done. We're done with Digital Foundry. No more Digital Foundry. Let's see. No more Digital Foundry. No more Digital Foundry. Alonzo Vine says, what do you think we will see at Travis Strikes Again live stream next week? Yeah. I got a video going up for you guys tomorrow morning, so we can talk about that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about all of that tomorrow. So look forward to PE Live and the podcast tomorrow. Fireblast says, player since OJ, any more info on the Fear Effect remake? I know that was supposed to come out in 2018, but it looks like it's not happening. No info that I know of. The only thing that we got was that Forever Entertainment, you know, I guess they're doing some like Panzer Dragoon remakes as well, and I think they also are doing the remake for what was the game that you just mentioned, Fear Effect. So I don't know. I figured from playtesting that you can grab onto a ledge off stage, Simon and Richter with the whip. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. That's actually a faster and quicker recovery than their up B. You could be gimped with that up B. It's a lot harder to gimp their whip recovery. A lot harder. Let's see. J2 Blue says, I accidentally do smash attacks when I meant to do a tilt attack. Any way to prevent this? You accidentally do a smash attack when you meant to do a tilt attack. Any way to prevent it? The only way to prevent it that I would say is, I mean, you just got to be more careful. If you're doing smash attacks when you want to do a tilt attack, and I'm guessing that you're doing a forward smash. If you take tap jump off, you know, then I'm guessing it's really easy. You just hold up to do a up tilt. You just hold down to do a down tilt. So I would just say you got to just be more careful. You can short hop. You can short hop aerial to a forward tilt. So if you need to do forward tilts that way, you can short hop aerial forward tilt if you want. But I mean, really the only thing that I can tell you is, you know, just be careful, because the only thing that I can think of would be a forward smash. You accidentally do forward smashes because down tilt and up tilt are easy to do, like to not mess that up. So you just got to be more careful, bro. Or like I said, or you can do tilts like I said, short hop nair, short hop back air. Those all lead into tilts. Like if you just hold the controller stick down that way, leads into a tilt. So all right, take it easy, Jetty. I would not make C stick the tilt stick unless you're completely comfortable with using both button presses, like up and A, down and A, forward and A, back and A to do your smash attack. So I would not set it to tilt. I would not set that to that unless you're completely comfortable with that. Some people like to use both, or some people like to have the quick flick of the stick to do a smash attack. So I would not do that, because really the only move he's getting tripped up on here is forward tilt. So is it worth dedicating a whole thing to it for that and lose the option of potentially having a quick smash button without having to press 2 buttons? I don't think a forward tilt is worth it personally, because that forward tilt's the only move. Down tilt and up tilt are easy to do. If you take tap jump off, forward up tilt's easy to do. So yeah, I mean, so I don't think tilt stick is recommended for everybody. I don't think it is. I think some people use it, but really the only move is forward tilt, guys. That's it. That's the only one that you need. Down tilt and up tilt are easy. So, I mean, personally for me, if forward tilt's worth it for you, then you can change it to tilt stick, but it's not worth it for me. I rather have the option to have a quick single flick of the stick, and I can just get better, practice my forward tilts, you know, practice my forward tilts and, you know, tilting forward and doing whatever I need to do. So yeah. Can Ryu back tilt? There's no such thing as a there's no such thing as a back tilt. No such thing as a back tilt. There's only up tilt, forward tilt, down tilt. A back tilt is a forward tilt. Well, because he said that he's always facing the character, so is there like does he do a move in the back? No, he doesn't. He just does a forward tilt. Oh man. OJ, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or Bravely Third? Both. I'll keep experimenting with the C stick then. Yeah, keep experimenting, see what you guys like. I've tried to use the tilt stick, but I just don't think it's worth getting rid of a quick flick for a forward tilt. Basically, what you're doing is for a forward tilt. A lot of, like I said, a lot of characters, an aerial can combo into a tilt. Like for example, Sheik's forward tilt, or sorry, Sheik's fair combos into her forward tilt sometimes, depending on the situation. So I don't need to slightly nudge the control stick. I can move the control after a fair. If I hit somebody, I can just keep the control stick pressed forward, and I go right in, as soon as I land, I go right into her forward tilts. It goes right into her forward tilt. So there's no point for me, at least. He said, why limit yourself to, Trevor says, why limit yourself to one great RPG? Yeah, that's true. You can play a lot of great RPGs. You can play a lot of great ones. Okay. Okay, guys. The back tilt stuff. Okay. We got we got it. It is what it is. Player says, any new Zelda reps you want in Smash? Doesn't have to be DLC. Yeah, Impa would be nice. Impa would be cool. When is Persona 5 coming? Persona 5 is a rumor, so I don't know when Persona 5 isn't confirmed, so I don't know when it's actually coming. So I don't know, dude. But it's a rumor. It's not confirmed, so I can't tell you. Oh yeah, Persona 5 is coming at this point. We need to wait and see. Inkling's priority is crazy. Inklings are very good in the game. They have really good priority. Player, since would you still main Sheik when fighting against another Sheik? I could. I don't know. I might not. I might go to like Chrom or something. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Dittos, but so yeah, I might use somebody else, but I could, just depending on the situation. Just depending on the situation. Rigo says, player, since where do you see the Smash players that helped with the game's input in? What do you mean by that? Where do you see the Smash players that helped with the game's input in? Where do I see? Are you talking about maybe like the speed of the game? You know, maybe that'd be the one thing that a lot of Smash players helped out. If that's what you're saying, like the professional players, maybe like the speed, certain maybe nerfing some things like shield grabs and like making a game more offensive instead of defensive, you know. So yeah. Smash Ultimate is obviously inferior to Smash 4. There's 3 milliseconds more of input lag. The game is obviously inferior. 3 milliseconds, exactly. I didn't even know that. Are you sure it's not two and a half? I don't think rage is as much of a. I don't think rage is actually as much of a thing at all. You know, in this game, as obviously rage was a big thing in Smash 4. I don't think it is. I did watch the set between 0 and 11. Good set, good matches, good players. Both of them really good. Both of them can whoop me. Player, since if you were in a tournament or something, I meant also, do you have a favorite stage yet? I don't know if I have a favorite stage. I don't really care about the stages. I don't think rage is an option. I don't see where the rage. I went through the options. I don't see where the rage meter is, or rage, like where is that? Like in normal play. But anyway, guys, we're going to have to stop it here. That's an hour 33. I want to make sure that we get enough gameplay time in with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So we're going to be stopping it right here, guys. If you are on the Discord, if you're a YouTube sponsor, YouTube member, or if you're a Patreon, we are going to be playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tonight. I'm going to be taking user matches. Okay, it's going to be set up in Discord. I'm going to have a sign up there pretty soon. I'm going to take a little break. I'm just going to wash my face and take a little break. I might change my shirts. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to be back with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for you guys. So yeah, it should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. You guys can come back and watch too. So if you still want to watch some more gameplay tonight, or if you want to watch some more, I'll be answering questions in the chat too, guys. So I'll be answering questions and, you know, talking and playing, and we'll be going over tech and other things. So if you want to get better at the game too, might want to check it out, watch what we got, because like we'll be going live in just a bit. So if you have some extra time, definitely hang out with us here, playing some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And to be honest, I mean, I kind of want to. I want to separate these two. I don't want them to connect together. But anyway, all right, so we'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let me set up the Discord, take just a little bit of a break, maybe 5 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll be right back for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we'll be right back, okay? Peace out. We'll see you guys soon.